Today we're going to be visiting the palace of the king of all gypsies in the entire world and witness his extreme wealth. After that we're going to visit a gypsy family in a remote part of Romania, and some of the scenes we'll witness are quite shocking. Oh wow. This is the hardest hitting poverty that I've seen in Europe, with some unimaginable living conditions. It's going to be quite the contrast, so let's go and learn more about the gypsy people of Romania. Hello and welcome to Sibiu in Romania, in Transylvania, home of the vampires, as some would say. Today though, we're not looking for vampires. We are looking for the king of the gypsies. So the gypsy king is a man that is revered by a lot of Roma people, or otherwise known as gypsies. Not sure what to expect. If you saw the last video, it was absolutely insane. Some of the most blatant wealth that I've ever seen. 13-year-old boys being given mansions when they get married at age 13 to live in, driving $200,000 Mercedes-Benz. The wealth is crazy. A lot of people associate Roma people with social issues and things like that, but this is a whole nother side that a lot of people don't know exists about the Roma community. So we'll leave this beautiful town square here in central Sibiu. We're gonna go meet the Gypsy King. I'm sure we're gonna be in for a treat. First glimpse, we got a high-end Mercedes van outside this Roman column palace looking thing. We just come in, here's the king himself here. Oh wow, beautiful. This is Constantine, he's going to be looking after me again here. So we're going to do a bit of a tour with the king here. Did you design this house or did your dad design it?
The king.
The king?
Yes.
La Casa Albă, de-aia am făcut și fațada cum e.
He was in the White House in US.
Oh, really?
And he chose this.
Ah, okay, so that's modeled off the White House.
Mai multe țări, în Coreea, în
Travel in a lot of countries, and from everywhere taking something and adapted in his house.
Oh wow, yeah. Beautiful. What year was it finished?
2022.
2022.
Oh, it's very new then.
Exactly.
După renovările astea.
Oh wow,
Aici
amazing.
este salonul.
This is the salon where the king received the guests.
Da, la vot, zic.
The king was, when there was election in Romania, he was to the election with the hat, with his hat.
That's the throne?
Yes.
Oh wow, there's the throne. So where does the furniture come from?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi. And what are the materials?
Sunt diferite lemne din asta mai special.
Different type of woods, but is gold.
Is it possible to see other areas, or I don't want to be rude, I'm just wondering if,
The area what you're talking about?
like other areas of the house, or just in...
Aveți altă parte de camerele de...
Nu, astea sunt camerele copii.
Yeah.
Only this.
Yeah,
only
no,
this.
Asta e
that makes
pentru,
sense, yeah.
asta
The king one, only this.
Of course,
only
yeah.
this.
I mean, if you came to my house, I'd probably say the same. So,
Yeah, of course. Am zis că dacă ești la acasă, și face la fel.
That's right. Okay, so here we are with Mr. Chabo Dorin. What does it mean, the Gypsy King? What does that mean exactly?
Eu această funcție am moștenit-o de la
It's a tradition from family to passing this higher position. In Gypsy family, the man is the power, and he have this position from his father. Around 12 millions Gypsy people in Europe and 3 millions only in Romania. He tried to help all of them and fight with discrimination in the institutions to help the Gypsy people.
What do you think causes this discrimination?
neacceptarea comunității noastre de rom.
The people put a tag for a Gypsy community, like they are really bad, they are not good, they not accepted them, put a lot of barriers to hire Gypsy people, and this issue coming from the communist time is still an issue for the Gypsy community.
You mentioned that 3 million are in the country and 9 million have left. So what do you think causes these people to want to leave Romania? That's the majority of the Gypsy population choose to leave their place of birth, right? So why do they do that?
Motivul este unul singur, lipsa lor.
They don't have jobs. In Romania, jobs are very few, and discrimination in Romania. They go in England, for example, the west of Europe, where they find many jobs over there, good salary, but the governments over there still not working 100% to accept the gypsy community, to help the gypsy community. So the king still want this discrimination to disappear.
Last question. Obviously, it's kind of a cycle because people are born into difficult situation, and then on top of that, governments and authorities make it even harder for them. So this is clearly not an easy path for gypsy people in Europe. So what would you say to people who look down on gypsies and judge them? Maybe they're not getting the whole story.
În fiecare
If the majority give gypsy community a job, if they have opportunity to work, it's not fair, it's not right. Everybody, absolutely everybody must have a chance for a house, for a job, for a life, for a good life. You want more chances for the gypsy community, and will be very nice after that.
Thank you very much. Merci. Merci.
okay, bye.
Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so we're just on the way to a town which is more on the more poor side, a better example of the majority of the Roma people, because, you know, we've shown a lot of wealth, but the majority of Roma people don't live in such conditions. So we're gonna drive about an hour and then try and see the other side, because I think it's only fair to show how the majority of Roma people live within Romania. My friend Constantine said we'll see how it goes. It could be a bit on edge, a bit dangerous, so we'll see. Hopefully we do get to talk to a local, but you never know, it's unpredictable. We'll see what we can do. When it comes to traveling, spending money and obviously how you spend that money is one of the most important components. I've been using Revolut lately to achieve this in the most optimal and efficient way that I've seen in over 10 years of traveling all over the world. Plus, at the moment, you can get $40 when you sign up and spend using my link. With Revolut, I can spend in over 150 countries with my virtual in-phone or physical card, and the exchange rates are amongst the most competitive I've seen. I can hold and exchange over 30 currencies like USD, Euro, GBP in the app. This helps me avoid questionable exchange offices. I either exchange my money before I leave or let Revolut handle it automatically when I pay internationally, and there are no exchange fees during market hours up to my plan limit. If I need access to cash, which I often do, especially in continents like Asia and Africa, etc., the in-app ATM map points me to the closest ATM and withdrawals without fees up to my plan's limit. Safety and avoiding scams with Revolut is more optimal too, as I can freeze my cards instantly, toggle online transactions, or even use single-use virtual cards that can self-destruct after one purchase. This gives me peace of mind that my money is safe, which is extra important to me as I have had my card details stolen more than once in the past, and in one occasion, I actually had over $1,000 stolen from me as my card details were leaked. And if you have a long wait at the airport, Revolut offers discounted lounge passes with widespread global coverage. This can take away significant stress from a busy travel day and give you a place to distress between the madness. It's all in one app, making travel so much simpler. So if all of that sounds appealing, you can get $40 when you download Revolut with my link and spend. Thank you to Revolut for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. Is it a chance that it could be a bit on edge at this place, a bit unstable, a bit risky, or?
I don't have idea, we will see.
Okay, great.
But never give up, no?
Got about an hour drive, and then we'll see what we can come across. We just stopped in this town, and there's some Roma people on a horse, and they look really chatty and happy. Congratulations. Nice to meet you.
Ilie, uite-te acolo.
What's your name, sir?
Numele matale, numele ma.
Lăcătar Nicolae.
Nicolae?
Nicolae, da,
Okay,
Nicolae.
nice to meet you. I'm Nick. Nikolai.
Și tu Nicolae.
Aha, Nikolai.
Să fii iubit, tată.
Nice to meet you.
Ceva?
How is life here?
Cum e viața aici? Cum e viața aici?
Greu. Greu.
Very
greu.
difficult.
Why is it
De
difficult?
ce e de ce e grea?
Nu-i de muncă, nu-i nimic. Uite,
No
avem,
jobs.
And so how do you make money?
Cum faci bani? Cum faci bani?
avem ajutorul social aici la primărie și am venit cu copii că-s betegi.
The mayor help him. The mayor help him because you see have more family, more kids.
400 de lei iau peste tot, toți copiii mei mei.
Oh my God! So he will receive around 80 euro for entire family. Can you imagine 80 euro for all this family, man,
Per month.
per month?
And is this all your family here?
E toată familia,
Da, da, e mea, și al lui are.
The wife.
Oh wow, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Viorica.
Veronica.
Viorica.
Oh, nice to Pleasure. Nikolai and Veronica. All your children. How many children do you have?
Seven kids.
Seven
All
kids.
7 belong to him.
And
Pa.
grandfather?
Tată matale?
Nice to meet you.
No, he's a neighbor. He's a
Neighbor. What do you need to live a better life? What would make life
Ce?
better?
Las că îți traduc eu.
Bani, facem
Money.
casă la
Money.
copii.
They want money to build a house.
Do you know the Gypsy King?
Știi pe regele Cioabă?
Cum să nu, din Tonișor?
Of course.
What are your thoughts of him?
Nu mai trăgător, nu știu că am făcut cum este poce de fasole și nu.
I say there's no speak with the king.
He doesn't speak with him?
No, because they have some issue before and he's not happy.
Oh, they had a problem.
Yeah.
Can he explain more about that?
De ce te-a supărat regele? Cu ce te-a supărat?
Am fost la el în curte,
Așa.
era mai mulți oameni acolo în curte.
He was with the issue in the king house and the king tell him something bad.
So he went to the king for
Yes.
help and it didn't work out.
Not working, no help him, no,
Okay.
and say something bad for him, and he's not happy with him because no help him with the family.
In your eyes, does the king help the gypsy? Is he a good
Ce
representation?
crezi, regele ajută țiganii sau nu?
Nu,
Nu, cu nimic,
nu dă nimic, domnule. M-au prins de pe și m-au dobărât acolo în curte. Pare era mai mulți oameni acolo, m-au prins și m-au dobărât jos acolo.
Ăla n-ajută.
No, he said in his opinion, king no help them with nothing, and he was there. The king actually no how was happy with him, catch him and put him like
Catch
this.
him?
Yeah, like this and no.
Grabbed him,
Yes,
physically?
Grab him, yeah.
The king himself?
Regele ți-a făcut asta?
Da, domnule, ăla mai plin așa.
El ți-a făcut?
Da, domnule,
Yeah,
nu
yeah,
vorbe, ce?
Right.
Ești plin de bani și de aviri. Nu
The,
ca noi năcăjiți.
the lady say that part of the gypsy they are fully the money, but they don't have money. They are very poor. You know, you can see you have the horse, the trailer, 7 kids, and you don't have money, man.
And where do they live?
Nu, departe de aici, 3-4 km.
3 kilometers.
3-4 km.
And we go to his house. They don't have a house, but the roof is not.
This family, this massive family, are going to take us to their house. That's where it's at.
vedem acolo.
Da,
They're going to take us to their house and they're going to show us the living conditions.
Nicolae, bătrânul.
Quite the contrast of what we've been seeing so far here. So we're driving behind them to follow them to their house. They seem to have like a stray dog following them. They've got their dog that runs around and their horse and all the kids there. Pretty amazing, eh? Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, but the problem is they are really poor, man. They don't find a job. He love his family. He want to do it the best for his family. Like you see, have 7 kids. Look, beautiful kids. Really, man, I don't know how he do it. How they feed them? 7 kids. My God. Can you imagine what is the conditions for their life over there? What life they have over there?
You're going onto the highway and that.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Man, it's crazy.
We're going onto the highway and
Man, it's crazy.
this is a state highway, right? The dog is constantly jumping and barking at the horse and the horse is trying to pull away and then the horse is also running on the motorway. There's no words really. And the kids are just chilling and there's massive trucks coming up behind us. All that traffic is because of these guys. The police just drove past and didn't care and just carried on driving.
Aici, la dreapta!
This dog has been running for like 6 kilometers, just sprinting. Got a limp, but it's pretty much keeping up. The police just rolled past.
This is the house, I think.
Hello. We've arrived at the house here, so you can see the difference in the house is obviously very blatant.
Go inside, man.
Merci. Oh wow. Your bed. Thank you. So they've invited us in, and this is a bit different to what we've been seeing. Wow. And how many people live in this room?
7, 9 suntem.
All night they stay here in this room.
Wow. And it's just the wood that they burn?
Ce bagi? Lemne, ce bagi aia?
Lemne,
Woods.
Wood, yeah.
Let's go to show you something else, man.
Okay.
Mai băga mă dincolo. Dă-te mă deci că ne pune fetitul.
Lasă puia.
Dă-te mă deci să aduni aici.
Some chocolate, and they've done shots of a local alcohol there. That's the face of a goat, or a jawline of a goat. This is what they're eating, chocolate, spirits, some bread there,
Altceva unde stai,
an onion.
9 suntem. Acolo, uite.
Okay.
They don't have roof over there, that room.
The roof is collapsing. Have a look at this. No roof. Hello. And this is just like, this is extreme poverty. This is very extreme. There's some kind of lard, fat, pig fat. Don't know what that even would be. The kid's got a little drink there, you see. There's a syringe there, I don't know what that is. Vacuum cleaner, wheelchair, clothes, bike, just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's grim. Hey guys. Lovely kids, really lovely faces, just look at them. Look at their eyes. Beautiful. Not an easy life, is it? I mean, understatement of the century there, I apologize for that.
Copii și 6 copii și 4 oameni.
They stay in our house 10 people, but they stay here and in that room.
Okay.
Only these 2 rooms they use.
And in winter, it must be freezing.
E rece, că n-am nimic pe pod. Numai ce ține placajul ăsta.
Yes, he say don't have a roof to cover the house. Can you imagine in the winter time how cold is here?
What do you eat? I see there's a piece of goat jaw.
Ce mănânci, bă, nene? Ce le dai de mâncare? Ce?
Nu, domnule, am făcut
Ciorbă, cartofi.
Cap de porc.
The pig head.
Pig head.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And do you eat anything else, or is it mainly just pig?
Eat what he can,
Whatever
man,
he
what
can
he can,
find.
man.
Nu știu, domnule.
What have you eaten today?
Ce ai mâncat azi cu
Ce ai mâncat asta?
Am făcut niște ciorbă de fasole uscate.
He use beans soup. He make a soup from beans.
And what's for lunch?
N-am dat nimica.
Nothing.
Nimic,
No
n-am
lunch.
dat nimic.
Dinner?
Nu le-am dat nimic, m-am dus beteri la șura mică, la doctoriță, acolo am fost.
Take some pills for the kids because some of them they are sick.
Pills for dinner?
Yeah, pills.
Okay. And what do you think of this, seeing this now? Is it?
It's our government fault because the last 35 years they destroyed Romania, our government, our politicians, they are traitors and they are piece of shit. Every time when it's elections only, they bring some sunflower oil, some breads for the poor people and tell them you vote me and that's it. After that, they give nothing. No, but he want job. I-a zis că vrei de muncă. He want jobs. Romanians want jobs, not cheating like this. I told you, this is the issue. Our government issue is the problem. Nobody else.
I mean, if you saw the last video and you saw the wealth of those gypsies and you see this, I don't have to say, you can see the clips on the screen now. I saw a 13-year-old boy. Well, he was 10 at the time, but when he turns 13, he will receive a mansion for him and his appointed wife to live in, full of empty rooms. And that's the richer class of the gypsies. Crazy wealth, $200,000 Mercedes, mansions owning entire neighborhoods. And then here's the other side. This is European Union 2025. I've lived in Hungary in the past, so I'm aware of, the Roma situation and the intensity of it. But seeing this contrast is still even quite shocking. It's really quite hard to grasp what we're seeing here. La pat, broken. La pate.
He said he break the window.
Who did?
He did.
You broke it.
El a făcut-o?
Da, el a spart cu piatra, el a
He
țăpat.
dropped the rock and break the...
Oh, you threw a rock at the window. Oh no.
They don't have money to the day of tomorrow. He don't know how will be, man.
Even tonight, you know.
Even tonight, even now. You know. And our politicians don't give a about this, man.
What were they doing in town?
Am fost cu copii la farmacie.
He was on the pharmacy
Bolnavi.
to take some pills for the babies.
Okay.
You know.
Are the babies okay? What's the pills for?
Da, uite, 1, 2, 3, toți sunt bolnavi. Am
All
fost
of
de la
them, all seven, they
medicamentele.
are sick. He said.
Sick of what?
Flu, răciți, ce sunt?
Răciți,
Yeah, they have flu.
Flu.
toți.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, living in these conditions, of course they'll be sick, right?
Yeah, yes.
Wow. Can you please ask what the kids eat?
Care nu le-am, dacă le-am dus la medicul și o să le duc cu stomacul.
She spoke with the doctor yesterday, and the doctor requested to bring the kids no food,
Stai cu minte că l-o vezi
not
pe
to
nene,
eat.
mă.
He want to see the kids, and after that they can eat.
But usually, when they're not sick, what do they eat?
O le fac cartofi
French
prăjiți.
fries,
Ce avem,
you
domnule?
know what they have, you know what they find, man.
Ce avem, mai le dăm.
I want the gypsy community to see this and try to help them and help these people, man.
You mean the richer gypsies?
Ei,
I don't know about this. They have another law. The gypsy community have another law.
Right.
It's totally different.
Da.
Doamne ajută și îți mulțumim.
Okay.
Așa e, Iasmine.
Dumnezeu.
Dă-mă tot, da, Ilie
And
și
thanks for
El a
everybody.
zis și uite că
și-
ți-ai luat și matele pentru
Băgați
zi
asta,
mâncare. Ți-ai luat și mata de mâncare, da?
Yeah. Back to Lu. Back to Lu.
Ceau.
Ciao.
Hai, să-i dea Dumnezeu.
Doamne
Thank you.
ajută.
That was my experience with the gypsies of Romania from both sides of the coin. Clearly the images speak for themselves. Obviously the crevasse between the rich and the poor is infinite. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, did we give anything to this family? And the answer is yes, we gave them some euros for supplies. If you would like to help children in need in Romania, hungry kids and orphans in Romania, I'll leave a link down below to a charity called Heart of Romania's Children Foundation. I'm in no way associated with this charity. They don't know I'm mentioning them, but it's a good charity that does a lot of good work in Romania, if you feel so obliged. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.